So we're on the new Gunsmith Part 5 that used to be Gunsmith Part 7. Let's talk about it. So starting today off, where do we get the gun? We're gonna go ahead and grab the 870 from Skier. This is going to be the most efficient way to do it. One, it's gonna be at full durability. If you guys do get it a different way, you guys need to make sure that it is at full durability. The other thing is on the flea market, because of Gunsmith, it is usually way more expensive. So I would just buy it from Skier. After we buy it from Skier, just so you guys know ahead of time, there is timestamps down below, and there is going to be two different builds because one of the builds can be super finicky based on parts being sold out and not available even with the barters. So keep that in mind. If you guys already tried the first way and you came to this video because of it, just go ahead and skip down to the second build and you should be solid. So for the first build, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the easy stuff first. We're going to go to Skier. We're going to go grab the NC Star Laser, which we do put on a lot of builds. Then we're going to go to Peacekeeper, and on Peacekeeper 1 we're going to have the CAC vertical grip, and we're chilling. And then after that we're going to go to Mechanic. So on Mechanic, this is where we're going to get most of our parts, and there is barter versions of most of them as well. The first thing that we're going to grab is the M-Lock rail, the 4.1 inch, and then we're going to need the 2.5 inch as well. There are barter versions for these right next to them, so if you for some reason can't find them, if on the flea market they're too expensive after being sold out here, then go ahead and utilize the barters. I personally haven't seen these barters sold out yet, so you guys should be good. After that, we are going to go down here. So I need to show you guys these stocks real quick, because last time in Gunsmith 7, you guys have no idea how many messages and comments and posts in the Discord and people coming in saying that my build was clickbait because they could not put on the stock. Do you guys see the difference between these? It is very minimal, besides the fact that they're for two different shotguns. You have to have the stock for the M870, okay? No 590 stuff, because a lot of it looks similar. So just make sure you have that and you'll be solid. When you buy this on reset, you can purchase it right here, or you can barter for it. Most of the time you're going to run the barter when the reset happens, because these sell out a lot faster. Both of them you should have around 3 minutes before they sell out on the Mechanic reset. Now the thing is this is bugged, so you're going to think that you could buy it and then look at, I go to buy it, offer sold out. It's been bugged the entire wipe as I'm aware of, so usually these are sold out unless you snipe them. Now the other part, not to be confused, okay, I'm going to double click on this one. We need the 870 handguard, not the 590. Once again, you have to get the 870. I have looted 4 or 5 of the 870 so far. That is one way to get it. This is probably the hardest item out of the whole build to get, because you pretty much need this, whereas on the second build you're still going to need this part. Now there's a way to buy it and there's a way to barter for it. And this one I would also do on the snipe. Make sure that you have both of them ready, so that if you can't buy this one right away, you can barter for it. So besides this though, you're not going to really be able to find it other than looting it. Flea market for most of these items is literally just not working, because if people do sell them, they're just ridiculously overpriced. And even at the ridiculously overpricement of these items, they're usually sold out right away. So I would just snipe Mechanic and you should be solid. Now after that, we're going to go to Jaeger, and we're going to do what we did for Gunsmith 1. We're going to go to Jaeger 1. We're going to grab the cylinder right here. And then we're going to go to Jaeger 2 and we're going to grab the GKO2. So the GKO2, where could you get it? I know this is also one of the harder parts for people from Gunsmith 1, and then we also need it again here. You can get it from scavs. Check their shotguns. A lot of them have it on there. You can get it from scavving yourself and having the shotgun, or scav gangs where you have you and your chat. If you're not a streamer, you and your friends all get in there, and then whoever needs it, you take it off their gun, you trade it, and you can grab it that way. You could buy it on Flea, but it's usually not there, or if it's extremely expensive. Loot it in game. You can get it from Fence. You go to Fence's shotguns, and a lot of people will vendor scav shotguns with this on the tip of the shotgun. So you can do it that way as well and snipe it from Fence. There's a bunch of ways to get it once you know how to get it. So this shouldn't be too much of a big deal, but you can also snipe this if you really need it and it's for some reason sold out. Right now it's not, so you guys should be pretty good just getting it from Jaeger 2. So after we're done with all of that, we have our first build right here, and we're just gonna start slapping pieces on. I'm gonna put this on, I'm gonna put this on, we're gonna put on the guides, we're gonna put on the laser, CAC vertical, we're gonna put on the cylinder, and we're gonna put on this. As you guys can see, this is the first build, and you can put it on. It says right here, item fits the active Gunsmith Part 5 quest requirements. I'm going to show it to you in edit preset. This is what we're looking like right here. Make sure that these are on for you guys. This is what we're looking at. And then I'm going to go ahead and go into mechanic and attempt to turn it in so you guys can see. We can turn it in. Build number 2. If you can't get this stock because it has been such an issue with people, we're going to go ahead and take this off and we're going to make our way to Skier. On Skier, we're going to be able to grab this right here. It's the RK4. We're going to need to switch up some of the stats. So we're going to grab the RK4. Most of the stuff is pretty cheap. And after that, we're going to go ahead and grab right here. This is the 870. Pay attention to this part. Pistol grip. Then we're going to grab this buffer tube for the 870. Okay, we're gonna grab that. Now, the last item that we need can be expensive. It's about 40K on flea market. It's not too bad, but we're gonna be grabbing the PRS Gen 3. And as you can see, you can get it later on Peacekeeper with quest completion, so it is quest locked, but 50K right now. Earlier it was 40. I've seen it as lowest, I think I've seen it as 37. Highest, I think I've seen it is 80. So you're just gonna have to kind of pay attention, or you can loot this as well, but we're gonna grab this. After that, these are the parts we should end up with. We're gonna go ahead and start putting these on, then the buffer tube, then the stock, and then we're going to take off the CAC vertical and we're gonna stick on the RK4. And as you can see, this is the second version of the build, and it says fits the active gunsmith requirements. And then, so I'll leave it right here, and then I'll take it into edit presets so you guys can see it. This is build number 2. And then as well, let's go ahead and go into mechanic and try to turn it in. And we can turn it in. Hope that helps. Good luck. Thank you guys for watching another video. If you guys got some value out of today's video, if you guys want to follow along with all the other gunsmiths all the way up to 22, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. You can always hit the bell if you want to be notified when more of these videos go live. And a like is always appreciated. It's super easy. It's super quick. Most of the time, you guys are really good about it on the channel, but it really, really does help all of the engagement with the channel. So thank you guys so much. I would love to catch you guys by the Twitch stream sometime. We're pretty much live every single day except for some Sundays. So if you guys want to stop by between like morning, afternoonish, I would love to see you guys there. Grab caffeine, and I think it'll be a good time. I hope you guys are very blessed. Hope you have an amazing day or night, depending on where you're at in the world. Before you go anywhere, we have more videos for you. Check those out. I'll catch you on the next one. And as always, happy raids.